going. Hey, like that. This time, guard up. Okay? Like it. So you can bend the knee. Kick like that. So bend the knee. Okay? Bend, kick, and step. Okay, each. Get the foot to come back all the way, like all the way, come back. Knee, like that, good. San, shi, right on, that, other side. This time, round half skip. Mawashi get it, round half skip. Each. Bring the heel all the way back. Knee. San. Shi. Right, turn. One more time, I get it, front kick, okay? Not like this, okay? All the way. All the way. All the way. All the way back. All right, each. Knee. Stay tall, stay tall. San. Shi. Wait, one there. Round half kick. Each. Knee, turn on the front of your foot. San. Shi. Right, turn. Everybody, left leg should be in front, okay? Left leg is in like that. So this is called your pelvis. It's going to rotate backward, kick with your front leg, like that. You're going to rotate backward, kick with your front leg, okay? All right, each, turn, kick. Yeah, kick with your heel, then back. Heel your foot. Okay, all right, each. Good. Front leg, kick with your front leg. One more, G. Right, turn, face that way. Again, ready? Each. Pivot and kick with the heel. Knee, step with the pivot, then kick. G. Right turn. Everybody, left leg in front, left leg in front. So when you go this way, kick with your left leg, okay? When you go that way, right leg. So, see my leg here? This knee? Look at the point back, okay? So when you scoot up, like that, then kick with your front leg. So it's gonna go knee, pivot, kick. Okay, you got it? So this knee is gonna pivot, kick, like that. Okay, let's try it. I'll go fastest, do it right. Each. One flow. Knee, pivot, kick. San, pivot and kick. Shi, pivot, kick. Right, turn. So right leg should be in front. Right leg's in front. Ready? Each. Pivot, kick. Make that knee, turn away. E. One motion. San. Shi. Right on there. Back kick. Okay. I want you to pay attention to the front knee, okay? It's going to go inside. Inside. Like that. Shoge. Alright. Each. Almost. Yeah. Now your right knee is going to go in, right? Knees. Pivoting. Yes, like that. Kick and drag. Get the knee to come back towards your stomach. Kick towards your stomach. I want that. Ready? Each. Knee inside. Look where you're kicking, look where you're kicking. Make eyes. Shi, look where you're kicking. Yes. I want that. Should be left leg in front. Okay, one more time. Back kick is pretty hard, so you have to practice doing that a little bit more, okay? Left leg, other leg, other leg. Left leg. Yes. Here we go. Ready? Your front knee will turn in towards your middle. Right. Each. Turn in. That's good. Knee, turn in. San. Shi. Shi. I want that. Okay? All right. Stand tall like that, your toes looking straight. Okay, so hold the ball like this, the imaginary ball, squeeze it to your stomach. Expand from there, squeeze, out, squeeze. Make sure your feet are looking straight and your knees bend in the same direction where your toes are pointing. Okay, like that. You might want to look down and make sure you're doing that. Your knees not going inside, straight. Okay, straight. Okay, squeeze, big, compress, and one more here like this. Can't bounce. You have to, don't do this. Don't go like that. You stop your body instantly like that. Okay? Instantly. Try it. Try to keep. It's all here. Everything squeezes here like that. Okay? Pay attention to your knees. Your knees don't come back straight like this. They stay bent like this. Okay? Like that. Yes. A few more. Keep going. No, you keep bouncing. Don't bounce. Keep bouncing. You can't go like that. You gotta go. One. Stop. Yes. Make this muscle stop. It's like the floor is sucking you down. Okay? Okay. Don't forget. Okay, right here. All right. That feeling, this feeling, when you land, same feeling, okay? That's feeling. Step like that, like this. Okay, here we go. Each, press, no back, can't go like this, like that, you gotta stop. Yee. Remember, this muscle will turn inside, push with the back leg. San and Shi. Stay there. Then you're gonna go walk back, ageuke. Stepping back, ageuke. Same thing. Each and out. So hanmi, so this turns like that. Okay? Ni. San. Shi. Right, up. One more time. Get your connection check like this. Train these muscles, your center muscles in the middle to squeeze at the right timing, like that. Okay, hey, again, here you come like this. So you step in oiseki, right? So when you step like that, when you punch. Alright, each. Yeah, no wobbling. Ni. San. Shi. Nice. You're gonna walk back. Okay. Same thing. Ready? Each. Ni. Turn the hips. This rotation is what makes you block up. San. Turn straight. Shi. Okay. Alright. Stepping forward. Shotokan. Shotokan. Use rotation. Turn. So on the landing. Turn. Make the energy go like that on landing. Okay. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Next, okay. Ich. Back foot, toe in, knee out like that. Okay? I. Gotta be like this in the middle point, okay? San. Shi. Right, coming forward, outside block again. Ich. Oh. I. That's right. San. Shi. That's okay. Ich. I. San. Shi. Right, come in. Relax your body, relax your body. Again, hey, we're gonna make it a little bit complicated now. Hey, left leg forward, come right there. Okay. Same thing, don't forget this feeling. Okay, you got it? Yeah. So step, first punch, jaw down, like that, jaw down. Hey, each. See how the energy from here is still pushing, like the energy is always forward. It doesn't waver, it just stays forward. And from here, punch twice, go, 1, 2. Okay, no. Back up, please. 3 punches per step. Now, first one, step, punch to the face, 8. Then stay there and double punch, 1, 2. Hey, step, double punch, go, 1, 2. Step, double punch. Okay, good. Step back. Okay. Each. Then reverse punch, punch. Okay, good. And you know when you step back, this one blocks out, right? All right. Itch. Then counter punch, knee. Now, don't rush. Rotate back. Then forward, like that. Okay? All right. Each. Knee. Punch, punch, punch. Yes. One more. Some. Each. Knee. Use your hips every time. Right. Come on there. Left leg forward. Left leg forward. Okay? You're going to step. Okay? Outside block. Alright. Each. See the knees straight? You're going to clean. It's called humi. So this stance is called humi. You're going to transition to horse stance. Elbow strap. Knee. There you go. This is hard combination, okay? Because if you don't pay attention, you're going to do your humi looking like that. See my back leg? Like that. It has to be like this. Humi, pause. You got to check to make sure you hit this position. Hit it like that, then you can go on. All right, each. Humi, pause. Let the back leg push you forward to clean this humi. Then horse stance, bump, elbow. 2 stances. Show 2 stances, okay? All right, each. On knee, that's good. Then knee, elbow. Knee straight, knee toe straight. Yeah, like that. Okay, back knife hand, and each. And from the back, so this is back stance, kokutsudachi. Then you're going to change the shomen. Zenkutsudachi like that. Knee. Okay, good. Step back, knife hand, each. Back stance. Now change the shomen zenkutsu. Knee. Up. So this muscle goes like that. Spear hand. Alright, each. Pause. Then change the front stance. Knee. There we go. One more. Each. Knife hand. Knee. Good. Right, come right there. So step in, outside block, okay? We just stand up. Back up just a hair, 2 lines, please, then left leg in front, okay, like that. Okay, ready? Outside block. Outside block. Once you have this, next gonna be elbow. Right. Each. 1 and 2. Okay? So horse stance looking that way. 8, one rush, and 2. This is very hard combination, so you gotta pay attention. So you're gonna hit your humi, then transition. 3, and 2. One more. 4, 1, 2. Okay, knife hand block and spear hand. Each. 1, 2. One rush. 8, 1, 2. Together, speak this over. 3, 1, 2. 1, 2. Much better. Okay? Hey. We're good. Now go put it together. Before we do that, once again, long spine up to the ceiling, then drop it down. Get straight up to the ceiling, drop it down. Okay, now we're going to hold set. Okay? Right. Good. Right. 左から前に待てる。はい。3本突き。Once to the face, twice to the stomach. Okay? Each. Okay. Don't rush now. Your foot will land. That. Then from here. Okay? Don't rush. Each. And everything comes from your feet. All your energy comes from your feet to the floor connection. 3, 4. Okay? Okay. Then 逆突き。Ready? 1 block up and punch. 2 半身正面。3半身正面。4 半身正面。So check to make sure your left leg is in front. Everyone, left leg in front. Okay, next. Shotokan. Then empty uchi. Kibarachi. Okay? Each. Backside block and push them. 8. Separate easily. Draw behind me, then up. 3. Alright, don't blend them together. 2 separate stances. Good now. Knife hand block. Back stance, then spear hand. Okay? Kokutsudachi. Go. Shonen Zenkutsudachi. Right. Each. Knife hand. 2. 3. 4. Okay, just put your guard up. With the migraine. Front kick. Ready? Right there is good. Right. Each kick. 2. Bend the leg. 3. 4. Right, once again, roundhouse kick. Each. Bring the heel all the way back. 8. Squeeze the heel all the way back. 3. 4. Right, on there. Okay, lead leg, front leg, side kick. Front leg, side kick. Okay? Each. Pivoting kick. 8. Pivoting kick. 3. Pivot kick. 4. Right, on there. Each. Pivot kick. 8. Pivoting kick. 3. Pivot kick. 4. Right, on there. Back kick. Ushiro again. Ready? Each. 8. 3. Turning in. 4. Right back. On there. Last 4. Ready? Each. 8. 3. 4. I want the everybody press that position. Okay, keep your arms in push up position all the way up. With the hands and feet, gonna hop 1 forward height. Each hop forward. Next one, hop twice. Knee. 1. Next one, stand. Go. 1, 2, 3. 4. Last one. 5. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, Cesar, get your breath. Got it? Easy? Back in line, please. Back.
This my wrist.
Okay, if you're not taking a break, then do your kata, everyone. Traditional kata. Hold your knees straight and your knees going to the side. Okay. More energy spent on pulling it back. A little bit to start, a little bit to start. The rest of the time is on bringing it back to your center. Okay? This is the phrase of our center. Squeeze your joint muscles together. This will come in with you. Open it. Use the energy to touch it. Expand your energy. That's the feeling. Stretch it. Sensei
Turn here. Thinking like
now you just lock.
you have no arms.
And you always turn and go. Same thing.
Let's move that. 4 times.
Punch. This would be more like this. You go in there. Always in front of if I graduate, and I'm landing for the punch.
You should become therapy myself.
Keep the center on that one. Connected. While you're shifting, spine should be like.
Nice try.
Good!
Four corners connected. Yes.
This turn, I'm like, I'm always getting off balance and I never quite get to where I'm supposed to land. Thoughts on
Because then I can place it wherever I want.
Next year. I don't know yet. But I'll stay kind of close.
But I want you to get a good college.
Thank you.
Get a good college for
I'll come back during the summer.
Okay, everyone. Let's try. We're gonna finish up by. Let's see. I'll go there. Heian Shodan group. Let's see. Anyone doing Heian Shodan? First kata? Chan, no one? There's no Heian Shodan? And somebody? Okay. You can start at the plus. There you go. Okay? All right. So straight up like this. And back. Okay? Announce your kata. Right, like this. Ready position. And start. Step punch, down block. 3 punches. Okay, and knee down. Anyone doing hand knee down? Want to do it there?
Okay, good.
Hey, hey, man. Hey, knee down.
Hi, Anita.
Oh, and okay, right, hey. Move on to Heian Sanda, third kata. Just 2, that's it, okay? Hey, hey. Announce your kata. Right, like this, and as mad. Yonda, fourth kata. Just find space, separate. 8, bow, and announce your kata. Oh, like this, stay on and strong, then it's down. and go down. Good. Good. And go down. Right. Back. Okay, right. Take shutdown. Okay, right. Guard, come on up and stagger guard. So one of you is in front like a triangle formation. All right, ready? Right, out. Announce your kata. Take it right. Hajime. So spread out. So stagger, so that you have lots of room. No running into anyone, right? Eight. Announce your kata, tiba. Asadai! Right. Hajime. Eight. Okay. Black belt cut. Black belt cut. Any black belt. Eight. Just spread out, find your space, and start.
1, 2, 2, to take!
this session. Okay? We're in this session.
Hey.
So this is the prep class. So we're done. We're done. Right?
Hey, show.
We're in this session and start the next one. Are we doing official close
Speak
or?
down.
What's that?
Is it official close or bow out? Just bow out. So show man and Otega. Okay.
Jomini, break. Sensei, break.
Okay.
Good job, guys. That was our prep class. We'll have how long now between break gets going? Or
We're going to start at 10:15.
10:15. So just a couple minutes. Get a little drink. And we'll get back into classes with Sensei. Let's. That was the
See you at jump in. Regular step. Okay, all right, let's spread out. Let's spread out. Okay. We'll go right to here and Nida. We'll do it together if you want to stand on that. I'm going to give you recommendations for different parts, and if you want to implement, then that's strictly up to you. Okay? Just my feeling on some of those. All right. Hey, hey, and Nida. Oh. Okay. So it's here. Okay. So when you go across, the forearm, the blade of the forearm goes across like that, and like that. Okay. Hi. Each. All right. Then to maintain proper connection in your arms, your shoulders are down and the elbows will flare up like that. See how? If you raise your shoulder, the elbow starts climbing up. In some standards, this is what they want, but I feel you get your best connection right here and this side, like that. Then lead arm, your left arm, pulls like so, like that. See how? And I'm going to close this line right here, like that. I'm going to close it with a twist. Okay. Simultaneously, I have a punch like that. Okay. It's almost like a twisting uppercut. It's going to go a little bit under, up like that. Okay. So you have hold of your imaginary opponent with your lead arm, with the leg slightly out, and you have this pressure right there. Okay. Then you're going to pull them here, same time, like that. Knee. Okay, so you have this punch. You just struck, then punch again with the left hand. Go. Okay. Try to go under your shoulder, that gives you the best leverage. Okay. It's going to repeat here and up. Down. Okay.
Right.
So if we just close, we have very compact. Okay. Again. Knee. Down. Okay. Instead of, I like this as a flow. Directly under your sacrum. That's your spot like that. It's almost like a skipping step. Okay? You're going to go 1, 2, like that. Okay? See if you could, it's a balance training as well. So you like this, and you're going to go 1, 2, like that. And you hold that position. Like, go. Yeah. It's like a skipping stone imagery. You know, the skipping stone. So your left foot acts like this first skip on the stone. It's going to go 1, 2, like that. Okay? So you can see how quick that is if you think about it. It's just there right away. Okay? And that's going to have more functional sense. Okay? So it's going to go. So you get the skipping sensation, right? You're going to go 1. And once you have this, then you're going to go 1, like that. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay.
So you're twisting on the landing now. Like we're kind of
You get a torque out of that. Yeah. You don't want to go straight, but you have like a torque in your, like this kind of sensation.
Traction on the kick.
Yep. And after you kick, you're going to come back and set this leg so that you can do the same kick again.
Right.
That tells you how to come back. So if I use my base leg, boom, 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 boom. See, it keeps coming back to the same spot. So that's how you find where the recovery is in the cycle.
Right.
It's all about your left leg, left knee in particular, your usage of your left knee. How do you control your left knee? Okay. And so after the back fist, you have this, right? After the back fist. So that one is this particular move like that. That's your move. Like that. So previous to this knife hand, what was the technique? Previous to this? Was the kick, right? That kick sets you out right here. That's the position you want. There you go. So if I'm in close, you have all kinds of strikes, and once I get this position, I put that. And I have this. Okay? You get it? So here is this, that's the move. Have to show you like that, very clean. Like that. That's one entrance.
Right.
see how it reads. You have the very pretty functional standardization with a mixture of what it can be. That's why it's so important to get this right away.
So you're used to doing kind of put back to the thing and retraction.
Whack it with the heel.
Right. Not used to the leg being there.
And then doesn't come forward. So here's
Here, you're going to go like that. You positively
Kick doesn't feel like a chore anymore. Feels just
It's there. Okay, then knife hand going forward. This you see some of the Okinawan variants, some of the Okinawan predecessor to this kata. By the way, it's called Kinan Shoda, right? You guys know that? Okay, anyway. You might see some system that will actually go like this. Like that. Instead of how we have. And you can see these are all like when you're this close. So if you have a grab, for example, you have this motion. You get the outside grab, you get inside. So these kind of movement, because you always want to capture the leverage inside. Okay? So that would be like the old one style when they do this. Okay? So when you see that, it's not wrong. Okay? Because they have use a function based on. Okay, so this one, like we discussed last night, is almost like a hit. You hit with this. Now, if you drop the elbow like this, with a bend at 90 degrees, this doesn't have much leverage, okay, as far as hitting is concerned. So because your shoulder joint is not designed for this position. It's better to be about right there, like that. It fits in your groove a little bit better, then you can hit. Ultimately, when you hit stuff, like that. So at that moment, that's will be the position. The hitting tells you where to put your elbow. Okay? If you go like that, it's gonna turn your shoulder up. As far as trying to hit with that. Okay? You could say, what's the purpose there? Is there an application for this? And you may want to discover if maybe there's something to this. Okay? But it's not hitting. Another thing you do is if you want a momentum, because if your foot and the block goes together, the hands are too fast. So you're going to wait. You're going to come up like that for the leg to catch up. They're going to go together. Okay? If you do it that method, the hand actually stops right here. No? So how do you solve that? You start your step. Start your step. Then the hand goes. So that the landing and the strike is together. So then you have momentum. The whole thing has momentum. You're not pausing here. The middle is actually the part of the acceleration. Okay? So that will give you a lot of time. Review. Sorry, when I start going to hangouts, it's so much detail that I gotta just keep pushing myself. Otherwise, you're stuck with this. Right. I've done that. Okay, so I'll try to give you just enough information, but not too much. Okay, so right here, last one, and spear hand. There you go. Okay. So, you want to be in strawman? Square up. I like to think of this more like underhooks rather than spearing somebody through and grabbing their heart. It's in the movies.
Doesn't work every time.
So this, right? when you take it apart, it's going to kind of look like more like this. Okay? So if I fit that in, it's more like this. If I do it precisely the way kata is showing, it'll be more like this. Okay. So as I strike the face, this goes under, and that's the position you want. Okay. Because it shows the mechanism. So it's not this. The punch come in, it's gonna break my finger. He's gonna laugh at me. This guy has a gut like an iron shield here. I'm not gonna take this and try to break it through. Okay. If he does punch, it's more like this. Right? Then I can control. So it's more like this. Anytime you see a spear, there is certain technique coming in like that. Okay? But it's not like you think just because it's chewed on, you have to hit the stomach. That's not so. Okay? Kata is just a very loose guideline to what could be. So underhook is probably the best, but you don't necessarily do underhook first. Underhook. You need some kind of striking, softening technique. Then you stick this in. Then you have the throw. Once you get the underhook, in grappling world, once somebody gets this, you're in trouble because they're going to take your back or maneuver your body around. So, okay, all right. So spear hand. Okay, I think the next four we're going to just go right through. Okay, each. Ni. San. Shi. Okay. All right. Go. This is classically a yakuhami. Okay. So you have hami, then shonen, then back yakuhami. So I would line up the rear leg with the almost like a punch line, uppercut punch line with this. Then kick and punch. So we're in regular shonen. It's going to go under, and the front foot will slide. Okay. My feeling is more first one, right? Last one. Okay. And bump. Yeah. And these are what they call percussion punches. It hits like this. They don't hit like this. So let's kind of do it from here. Okay. Kick punch. We're going to go across. Okay. Let's turn around for like 1 second. I don't know if I can do that. We'll figure it out. Okay. First, try this. Okay. Just take the lead on. Okay. This is not a book catcher. Just we're going to show you in private. How do you get there? We're going to have to talk about some other time. Okay, but come around like this. Like that. Just come around the arm and grab the collar like that. Okay, and grab and actually, it's called a bite. One minute bites around like this. And this free hand is what you do. You roll a strike. Like that. It's a try. So in this case, there was left arm, my right arm. I step inside. This goes around. I'm going to catch right above. Is right above, right on top of the elbow. Right? I could keep this, or if I can, I'm going to grab. There's different ways of grabbing, but if he has a strong material like this, you can have ankles on this. This is not here. Okay? I have to be really careful about that free hand because he's going to try to use that to hit me or get away from me. But that's why it's here. Okay? Because that arm is controlled through my control of this shoulder. If I'm a little late and start to swing, I got to strike this bicep. Okay? That's right here. See where my legs are? I control his weight like this. Sometimes I put the inside and I do a toe kick to the groin, knee to the inside. They have all those techniques. Okay? And see what he did? Push. I need to be aware of that. Like this. And constantly move. So anyway, does this look like this? How many hands do you see where we have this position? It's not this. You don't augment and block. First of all, in Bunkai, there's not much blocking. It's all strike, so you don't do this. So when I'm here, I have this. Okay? Okay? So just try this one. Okay? Grab the inside, wrap it around the wrap from the top. Head should be up over here. Just a little taste. Remember, beginning phase, your partner is cooperating. Your partner is letting you do these things, right? You got that? So that you can learn. But that's not reality. Okay? No one's gonna let you do stuff with them in real life. Okay? But that's why eventually, if you really study this kind of stuff, you need to encounter someone who's resisting. Okay? Under those conditions, then you're gonna test your application capabilities, right? But if you do it too early, it could be dangerous. You could hurt each other. So that's why we start at this very benign level. But remember, at this benign level, it's not realistic in that sense. It's just that you help each other to learn the line, learn the positions. That's it. Okay? But don't think that this is how it's going to work out. Okay? So, as long as you know that. All right. So, if I use my lead leg to take Shihan off balance, right, like that. I capture the outside and I have this. Okay? I could use my elbow to take this out, or I could just raise it along like that. Okay? But that free hand is going to always be like he's going to grab this hand and try to take this off, and he has a ability to counter. Okay? So first one is just take the outside. Now I got his balance, and I also have control here. So you can go this way. So this makes him go this way, right? You can actually step forward and that'd be a counter, You just got out of it. Okay? So what you can do is step and turn. Now I'm at a disadvantage. Right? See how the chest works? So I don't want that step. I can keep in check right here. Okay? Control, that's one goes over. Control, and I just scroll. So this is the ending part of your, and you go here. It's not front kick. Get that out of your head, okay? Listen, if I get a front kick, I'm not going to drop my hand. I'm going to get away. Is leg against mine, gotta go back. And I get punched, like that. When it's more like it's going to come wildly, like that. Okay? Or if it's a grip, I'm going to come in. Okay? If I'm covering, you got a punch, like that. So when you have those kind of defenses, let's say it doesn't matter what it is, grab, punch, whatever. So that's the, Does that make sense? Okay, so we're here today on the each. So think about your front knee, right? Remember, I can capture you, so that's the capability. Shove this in, and control the hand, right? So your right hand is controlling, left hand is over the throat. If you're standing here, if you got it on the ground, it's going to be like that. Okay, next one is, remember this one? Okay, so first line, in terms of after this, you just go directly, just hold it. So he just did this. Better if this edge hit the bicep. You smack in the bicep. Horse is coming in, you're going to go whack like that. And once you have that, then the counter shot is either throat strike or punch. Go. So it's either coming in like this with the blade, or hitting like that, or coming around for this for the throw technique. You know, coming around. What do you call it? Bulldog, takedown, and blows. Yeah. All right. Okay. Each in the knees, so you can practice on both ends. Okay. Okay, let's go back to here. Yeah. Push. Each. advance. You could circle it this way, this way. So that one is actually coming around to press down. You pressing it down because as I drop, you're coming in with that shot. See that? You see the timing?
Is the footwork as well?
Yes, yes. It depends on the distance in application. You may not need to step. Yeah, but if it's coming in, you have space as you drop it down. Boom. And go. Other side, go. Go. There you go. There you go. Okay, so is it coming more alive for you? Yes. Did you get the visuals? Once you have the visuals of some usage, then that'll clean up how you do the mechanics. Instead of always these kind of body positions that it's going to connect to function. Okay. Okay. So when you have long range, okay, a little bit closer than a weapons range. So a lot of this comes from Kendo, right? The Shotokan has close ties. Shotokan sparring has close ties to Kendo training. Okay. So with that idea, the punch could almost be like a sword movement. So he has this kind of big look like that. Right? Right? Okay. But in the katas, when you don't have the range, when things are happening much closer. So if we spur, we're going to be by this distance, like that, right? Everybody knows this. But once you hear, many of the kata applications are designated. Okay, oftentimes you are moving around and maybe more than one person attacking. So you have to be really mobile, really mobile. Okay, during these very difficult transitions, you throw your shots. So you have to create power with very little base. You don't have the time to sit and punch. You might be in this position. Sometimes you get your feet really close. Okay? So it's at those moments where you do more like this percussive technique. So, first one I showed you, right? Straight. Okay, close range. You see the difference in the punch? Huh? What's that one look like?
Hook, neckhammer, second one.
Yeah. The main thing is the duration of contact time is very short because it's like this. It's not this. So this one's more like a sword thrust. Boom. This is very good for mid to long distance. Okay? But once you get closer, you can still do that, but you just need stronger base. So if you don't have strong base, like as you're moving around, like that. You just need one contact point, then you can produce this percussive shots.
And Sensei, what about the snapback on that? I see a lot of kids doing it instead of.
Yes. Any question on that? Too much new stuff just blowing your mind? So, if you hit something, this would be the standard one, like that, right? Like that. Now I'm talking about like that. Like that. Or you can punch. Boom. Okay? Explore that. There's usage. It's not so much one is better than the other. One is best for certain situations. There's a tool usage. Right? Sometimes a screwdriver is better than a hammer. When do you know when to use what? Okay, yes.
It seems like more dynamic boxing almost.
Or
Dynamic boxing, like regular.
boxes punch this all the time because they're close. Okay? But because we have the advantage of no gloves, you can use other hand positions, not stuck to this one. Okay, so that's the intro to Heian Sandan. Okay? If you do Heian Sandan, if you look at it from this perspective, this kata will look completely, it's going to feel completely different. Okay? So you know, right? Okay? So those are all strikes. I was striking all the time, not blocking. Okay. All right. We're going to try that. So we're kind of off this beaten path a little bit. So all I got to do is take out the percussion and just have a straight shot, and that'd be the standard teaching path. You can start there. But once you get like to your level, you start to explore more different stuff. Okay? All right. So let's move. Let's kind of traverse through various. So you have your forearms parallel, and you're going across the inside block. So that's a standard, right? Let's do that here. Each. And step up. One is down block, one is inside block. Each. Some. Okay? Your knee is not locked, but they're not bent. Just a regular straight with a little tiny bit of bend. Okay? All right. Each. Knee. Some. Okay, things you could do, especially for instructors here, is you look for spinal control. So if I go rolling, I do this, see how it says it takes you like this. So if your head goes slightly forward, so what are you going like that? All you have to accentuate that, like that. And so you'll correct it by just pushing against me. So you correct it. Let's do it. Right there. That's good. Okay? And here, this is not another common mistake is this. Right? Don't you guys see this in your students? They go like that. All I gotta do is do this. It's a tactile feedback. Like that. Keeps them from doing this. Okay. Push close together. Like that. All right. You talk to their body more than yeah. Definitely. That lean back is weak, too weak. Nope. Okay. Very good. Back. Very good. Okay. 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 So let's move on to. We'll just do the sequence under height. Sheech. It is back stance. And here's that position again. Here it is, okay? That all wrap around, okay? Okay. Feel free to ask yourself, what else could this be? Okay? If it's, I got some grappling ideas, but are there some striking abilities? We have all kinds of potentials, okay? All right, then, next time, as you step across, this is going to turn to the knife hand. There's not much movement here, just going to press and spear like so. All right, each. Keep good space here. So your left elbow is pushing forward. Okay? It's going to feel a lot like doing a plank position with one arm like that. So to hold this position is that right here. Okay? Like that. All right. Then hand goes under and spin on the ball of your foot. Okay? And just turn your right knee in like you're doing a back kick. And go. Okay? Yes. Then again, same thing. You're going to pivot on the ball of the foot and drive. Then go. Then you're in showman position. Showman position. Where's the key? And pivot on the ball of the foot and there's one we talked earlier about momentum. So if you raise your knee, you're going to be stuck here. You're stuck here because you need two balance Your energy is too much on this leg, okay? So you're gonna thrust the hip forward. That's the most important. Thrust the hip forward. At the same time, as you thrust the hip forward, down motion like this. I'm gonna go. My energy is more like this, like that. Chopping at an angle, like that. So, okay. And this right elbow goes forward to here, like that. Pushing to push. No, let me push it back. Turn. Now it's good. So this is the kind of motion. Try to resist me. Hold that position. Okay. Right there. So right elbow is going forward, left is going back. Okay, so you push into me like that. Now don't move. So let me move. There. Okay. Okay. Now the standard method of going over right here, it puts your shoulder in an awkward position. It puts your shoulder in a weak position. Okay. Years ago, in my French dojo, his assistant was teaching this move, and while she was demonstrating, she dislocated her shoulder. So popped it on the socket. Do it like this, and they go, oh, I gotta go to the hospital.
Just like talking about this.
Yeah, that's how you dislocate. If I bring this elbow forward, that's how you're gonna dislocate. The shoulder joint is pretty stable back here, and it's very stable in this position. If I keep the shoulder in this position, best option is this. Not this, not this. If you go like that, now you can turn the shoulder over. So keep it here. If you're going to go up, if you're going to go up and down, you have to really shorten the stroke. It's just going to be more like this. If you insist on the vertical one, trying to go out, but rather keep it small, like that, more like this. See how I'm still maintaining shoulder connection as I do this. Okay? Like that. Okay. But if you hear, if you're going to go right into it, best angle will be this. I'm going to hit, boom, and I'm following through back here. I'm hitting, boom, and I'm following through.
So if we transfer finishing one person onto the neck?
Yeah, see, I'm transferring back like that. It's almost like a catch and throw. One, two. But if you go like that, you be careful, you hurt your shoulder. It's not so I'm not doing this, but I'm following my body action. Boom. 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 Again, if you want a short stroke, keep the shoulder under your control. Be careful, okay? You know how you work on it is practically just I'm in this position. Function tells me how to move, but I don't think I want to hit my bag this way. Okay? I'm scared that he's going to pick my shoulder. It's already starting to start from a couple of jiu-jitsu moves, so I'm very careful behind me. Shoulder is very mobile joint, so you got to be careful how you use it.
So it's like a striking, like loosening up in your face first, and then going in for that arm, like you're pop, and then going in for the arm.
You can, but yeah, usually Kata's prescription is to have strikes before grabbing. So that's usually the case.
So where are you striking the chest?
It depends, I guess it depends. Ideally, some kind of facial structure would be a good target. Or even if you're late and the punch is coming already, you can strike the punch. Yeah. Okay, so that, okay, be careful with this. basically what I'm saying to you is try not to put your shoulder in awkward position and add a dynamic move to it. That's what I'm saying. Okay? So to safeguard yourself, you gotta reposition the shoulder to a good place. So if you want a vertical back fist, you have to adjust the position more like this. Okay? And look at my shoulder. It does not like to be right here. Okay? It's right around here. It's going to be about right there. That's why I don't recommend things like this either. Okay? It's not good for your shoulder. It's more like this. So it's an underhook lift, or it could be hip toss preparation. So it's like that. There you go. Yeah, see how strong that is? You just feel the strength when you go like that versus going like this. Okay? And some of the Okinawan forms still, they hold it like that. They go like that. And you can see Kampa still has this very.
You still want the shoulder blades kind of pinching, but
Yeah, you want the shoulder blade to always be stabilized by the serratus activation. So this is the muscle called serratus. So like that. You can feel it. Yep. Then you want this line to be uniform, and you don't want it to be like that. Now it's so this has changed to this, you kind of warped it like that. So you want to keep it this rectangular dimension. Like that.
maybe we could say you want the fist and the head and hand in line kind of thing.
I would, it depends on you. Everybody's dimension is different, so if you say it has to be like this, sometimes you push that body in awkward position. It doesn't work for you.
For this move, I hear a lot of like see just the fist above the head. So same like height, but just more forward, as opposed to kind of like in line.
Yeah, I don't know why you would do that. I don't know what the function of that position is. Maybe there is a function. I'm open to the idea, but speaking from a mechanical perspective, this gives you a much better position where your shoulder not. You want to just kind of always protect that joint, like in that position right there. Now it's like very stable.
Get the ladder gauge here is kind of stuck together.
You know how they go punch it, they block like this, right? Sometimes they show you, then they block and try to hit your groin. But again, it's nice when someone just goes like this. It's nice to do it. But it's hard when, you know, somebody comes at you like that. Then how you do
Sneak
it?
attack. Sneak attack.
That's how people attack you.
Sneak attack.
It's the most common. Or this, they grab in slow motion, they're going to go, This, you see this a lot in street. It's never, there's a place for that. It's almost like a formalized training. Okay? If you do standardized kumite, put this in effect. So if I'm like this, let's say the task, I have to have eye contact. I can't blink. If I have to have eye contact the whole time, right? And you want your energy, not the physical energy, but my energy to actually penetrate his body like that, so that he feels something going in. It makes the Kihon Kumite very challenging. It's very difficult. Okay? And I find when I get my black belts, they can't. I don't have any black belts that could do that. Like 3-step sparring, I say, okay, don't blink, just keep your eyes open. Can't do it.
Or attacking or receiving both?
Both.
Yes.
So if you do kumite like this, let's say you go like this. I'm already checking like this. We don't let go. And I'm like this. You up like this. And I say Jordan, you go like up, bomb, and kind of punch, bomb, like that, over here, like this. The whole time, you should be on edge watching us because you feel like two guys are going to just score at you. Okay? That's where the reality is brought into something unrealistic, but the energy. So Kihon Kumite to me is a very important ceremony because it teaches you these subtle stuff about the fight. It's not so much the realistic kind of functional fighting technique, but the two energies meeting is very difficult to do. Okay. Some will fake it, like they could do like one round, right? And eventually they kind of look away, or they start saying, you know, I lost your stance, or they start chatting. And that breaks the ambiance completely.
My eyes felt like they rolled around in the back there for a second. I had to refocus.
It's hard to do from a, like a fighter's perspective. You guys follow us, you know what I'm talking about. The most intense fight you ever had, you got to be able to come up to that level and stay there the whole, like 5 steps or 3 steps or 1 step strong. Okay, yeah, Sanda? Where were we? Okay. Okay, so you don't want to, let's start from here. And you don't want to weigh and weight here. So it has to be one pull like that. Okay? The knee up in the middle of the momentum. So up and go, up and go. One. The back fist, you know what to do. Okay? It's up to you. Okay, here, this is a challenging one right here. If you can, do a ball pivot and get your moving knee very close to your butt like you did a front kick. And in the mid, go through and drop. So that the whole time you accelerate. Okay? Into the floor. Go. And elbows are always together. If one's going forward, other one's pulling back. Okay? So one's going forward, other one's pushing. So it's going to be this one. Hold that position right there. Now you got it right there. Okay? And back fist. Boom. Okay, one more. Up and drop. Up and drop. And boom. And push. How this one works is as you push into your opponent. Okay? It's not so much just, you want to actually really sense. It's close quarter feel sense. So as you push, you're going to feel my resistance. Like I want to push back. Okay? That's a normal reaction to, especially untrained fighters. So when you push, they're going to push you back. It's at that precise timing of when I start to push back that you let go. Then I'm going to fall into your punch. Okay? So you're going to push, push, push. As soon as you let it go, step and punch. Stop. There you go. That's the timing. Okay? Okay, then you can bring the foot up next to this foot. So up right here. So the ball is right here. Then go. Okay, so let's back up to the punch. I have to stay on this part, okay? You love this part. Okay. Forgot your names. Sure. Okay. Right there. Step, right, step up. No, got you right here, John. Yes, on the ball of your foot, then turn. There you go. Yes. Okay, once again. Go ahead. Okay, good. Okay, so if you look at it superficially, it looks like step up, then rotation to the elbow, right? Okay, so this is where you can do this. Okay, back up, back up. Up. You start your spinal rotation. You got it? Spinal rotation. So as you rotate, your foot will touch down. So you come up while you rotate. So when you step up, if your spine's not moving, that's not what I'm talking about. I'll super exaggerate. Okay, don't do it like this, but exaggerate. Okay, and spinning. That's what I do. Got it? So internally spin, then touch down and keep going. See, it's very smooth and clean. And when you land, just drop your floor and put the towels in and lock it. But you got to spin it. So which direction do I spin? That way, right? This one. So you're gonna go opposite from me. Nope. Don't let me move. Like that. Can you feel that spin inside you now? So make that happen internally, then go. There. All you're working on is landing. Because you're landing like this.
Yeah.
So you gotta go. One revolution and drop. Try it. Boom. Okay? That's better. That tempo's good. Last move. Go. Right up. In your punch position, left hand out. Start your internal rotation. Touch down and spin. Yeah, you got it. Yes. Yes.
Elbow should be here or more of a.
You want to feel like your elbows are working.
Feeling coming around like juniper.
Okay, so these positions have meanings. So as you guys know, you heard me over and over some of you, that it's just application is not just one. Okay, it could be just a template for many things that could be. You gotta kind of think about what it could be yourself. Okay? So in this case, let's say if you're close. Now, if I get that percussion, boom, like that, into his body will fall, no? If I get like that, see that opening, boom, like that. Then I go here, like that. Okay, so I did the punch, I hooked the head, and I went like that. Okay? Once more. How this shows this one. If I do exactly, like more like that. That will be your way. Okay? And I catch not so much this, I want to hit again, boom, like that. Then it's gonna go here. Okay, then if I tell me I can't do that again. Right? I mean, look at this neck. You're gonna go like. So this is not gonna do anything. But remember, every push is gonna push back. Wherever you go all the way, like that. You come around like that. Okay, look at my thing. Where's that? Then you don't need to crank it. Your fingers not. Hey. Hey. You have all these options. Sorry for like the kids because I'm kind of showing you what kata is all about and it's kind of messy. Okay? So they made sure that you didn't see any of this. Now you saw it, so I'm sorry parents. You can see the potential when you look at it from that perspective. Right? So you can do it. It's like you always say, okay, I can't do the application because most guys are going to be too strong, too big. Then like, well, how do I make it work?
I'd say it seems like, once you do these bunkai, it's like you're thinking more about how you're getting there. I think it's a lot of problems. We're thinking here, and then we think here, but we don't think about how you get there. And it's all like the raking, it's like all how you.
Oh yeah, you have all those things, right?
Right.
Yeah. So it makes you think about this. Okay, let's read. I ran out of time and over. Okay, we just got stuck with the two katas. We just did two and three. I think here on 3 is important because I always hear, especially seasoned folks in Shotokan saying, oh, here, that's the stupidest kata. I hate doing that kata. Like, what is this? You know, like, what is this? And it's always awkward kata. So, but if you look at it from this perspective, it's very, very exciting. Okay. All right. So let's wrap it up. Let's do it one more time. Okay. It's your kata anyways. All right. All right. So I want you to think of the first move. It's uppercut to your left. Right. Each. There you go. Good. Now you have a hold of your opponent right there. Hold. Okay. And you jump it in to a very small stance, but it's going to have this look. It's going to go. See, I'm coiled. Right? I'm ready to swing. But when I come up, look at my hand. Like hit and a fist or like boom like that. I'm hitting like this. Okay, go. There you go. Then you're gonna switch the other side and boom. Good. Let's try a couple of lines on the next one. So first not the you already know the stand. Okay? Okay, next one is you're going to bring the elbow from top to bottom like this as you spin. Top to bottom. Go. You see that? It's like dropping that knuckle right on the nose. Okay, again. Next one, as you turn, punch behind you. Look at uppercut behind. So get your body around and go pop right to the nose. Go. Okay, good. Then stand up straight. Straight. Go. 1, 2. Yep. Okay. Imagine hold of your opponent. Okay. You hold it this much right there. And that guy's another one here. He's coming at you. So what are you going to do with that person you're holding? On the second guy. Yes, because there's a barrier. Go against the next guy. Okay. So you have good hold of this person right there. You're going to throw it to your left. Right, go. That changes, doesn't it? That changes. Because if you have a body, if the person's off balance, you would maneuver that person here. If they're too big and too solid, you move. Okay? If you guys are equal, you could move together. So you have these options. All right. And this is the underhook, right? Go. Separately, once he's in, you could do the maneuver. Once he's in. Okay? Or you do the percussion into the neck. Okay? Or grab and thumb grab. Okay. Now, if you spin on the ball of the foot all the way around, hand and face. Go. And spin on the ball of the foot and step in punch. Go. Okay? And come up slowly, slow. Okay? What's your name? Yeah. Yeah. Okay? Then what's the next move then? Keep going. Okay, you got it?
You know, that strength in you.
Here, look, he did it.
Can you still imagine that? Okay, ready? Each. And knee, watch your shoulder usage. Okay, you can kind of figure it out. Each. Each. Knee. Push away. Push. So in reality, when are you gonna punch? When you feel that pressure back. Okay? Don't wait till they push you back. Just at that moment when they start, so that they go into like a hole. They're gonna run into your punch. Go. Good. Square up. Start your spin, and then go. There you go. Start your spin. And go. And you're there. Okay. What do you think of that? Good.
Four corners, sinking action, and all that.
Crazy. This kata's crazy. If you look at each of the hands like this, you notice that every hand has a distinct personality. Okay? So this one's kind of mean, isn't it? Okay. All right. Fourth one flows like the wind. It's very beautiful. It just flows like the wind. This one fights like a cat, a mean cat, just crazy stuff. Okay? So each one has a very distinct feel. Okay. I guess we have to have lunch break. Is it 11, right? We'll come back at 12.
Yes. Yeah. 12, and then we'll have a session for 12 to 2.
Yes, this is the last session. So we're going to have to do some sparring stuff. So we'll do some sparring stuff, but offer you.
Everybody
Everybody's looking at
At the same time.
In sparring, using Kendo philosophy, for us, we have fighting is chaotic and dynamic. So to teach you about it, they split it into an organized curriculum. Okay? Again, this is from Kendo philosophy. So one side is response. You respond to your opponent. Your opponent does something and you counter strike or respond appropriately. This one is called shikake waza, which is to set up. You assert yourself, set up the situation, then finish. So, and these two, in real life, it's not like that. In real life, they're kind of like this. Okay? But to teach you this is too difficult, so we just go like that. Okay? So, in a sense, it's unrealistic, but at least you get to learn the parts of it. And when you put it together, it makes it much better. Okay? So, we're going to explore this realm. It's called Oji Waza. Oji Waza, Shikake Waza. Oji Waza is response techniques, how you respond. And within the response, you have Sen no Sen and Go no Sen. You heard these words before? Yes. Okay. So in the realm of Go no Sen, there's one technique called Kawasi Waza. Kawasi Waza. Okay? The energy is coming into you. Right? How do you deal with that energy coming into you? Kawasi Waza is coming into you. You're going to use it and bring it back at them. So the energy is coming to you. You turn that around and like that. It's almost like you redirect. Okay? Kawasi Waza. So we're going to talk a little bit about, not talk, but do some Kawasi Waza. As related to like timing drills and, yeah, I think we're going to have time for sparring, but something like that. Then later address some ideas with how do you spar correctly or mindfully. All right. We're going to end or break?
I think we end and get a lunch break and then.
I mean, formal close or
Formal bow.
Okay, that's good.
Shonin, break. Sensei, break.
Okay, we'll be back at noon.
Thank you, Sensei.
Okay, so guys,
Don't be late.
So you know the stuff you're talking about?
top break, keep fast.
How do you operate that?
Use your time machines.
Oh, use it. And not have the, because when you feel like
1 hour, 2 hours.
so how do you?
It's actually this way is the mid position. Broaden your shoulder. Shoulder joint is very dependent on how the shoulder blade is stabilized. What's strange with that body is we have one major muscle group stabilizing that shoulder. And that's the serratus anterior. Yeah. And that one, when you contract that, it pulls your shoulder blade down and forward. Down and forward. And what happens to most of us is we get confused with the usage of relax.
So the second thing that's really confusing is you have a lot of kids. So I know that this is part of how to control that. It's usually this if somebody is coming from here. But in return, if you have a lot of kids, how do you close it up?
The dynamic motion of Shotokan is you have this, that, this. This is actually part of the block. You know, we think of it as like coming in like this. In reality, it's this.
Yeah, I'm not going to have a good time getting there.
No, because if it's this way, it's going to be this. Or as I come around, it's this. Of course, every movement inherently has kyo associated with it, especially at the basic level. If you look at it functionally, at that phase of movement basics, I wouldn't worry about it right now. So this one is the mid position. So that would be best I can tell you.
Gotta get better.
So think about it. Think about it. Keep thinking about it.
I will. That's
Awesome, Sensei. Great.
I know, right? All the years and years of doing it one way, this time you open the box.
Forget about it. Just think about the four corners movie, man, and it's like, it's bad, but they haven't thought of that in months.
It's cool to see that stuff. I mean, it goes to show you think you know everything. You think you've been training for years and there's something you didn't know. Just something like you.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure.
Just to stop thinking about
Yeah, and all this, yeah. Yeah, I like that. Like that.
the good food that we're showing. A lot of that is very advanced. We started low. Blue. Racing guy.
I know we tried here. Maybe for about 3 months.
Yeah.
It has to be the right guy, it has to be the right group, it has to be, you have to get a real high level guy.
And then you kind of implement the system and just have some guy going in there.
He wanted to pay.
Right.
Not to find the right person, you gotta. Yeah. Then we'll get something to eat. Yeah, pretty cool.
Slightly wrong. Better paint you.
You guys get some meat or you stick around here?
I think I'm staying for
Yep.
A little.
Time to move Phoenix. We got a place in Phoenix and my girlfriend's always like, okay, take a roll here. Time to go Phoenix. No, couple more weeks. That's great, I love it there. Nice place to visit, but I don't move up there. Maybe retire there when I'm 65 or something.
Why not live there?
It's definitely an older culture out there, and people are mostly living there for just the winter months, and then summer is kind of just stay in your house until the summer. Right, yeah, I'm thinking Florida around maybe, I like to know that's, I like to work from home, where I am, and so it's I like having 2 places, but it's nice to be settled in one. Crazy more than 6 months later.
Sensei, I heard your head man walking.
What? What did I do now?
Did I hear you proposed?
No, that's